I heard about you guys from my mentor. His name is Rafanel. He knew that I was working a similar lead that I believe that you may have worked in the recent past. So he was doing it, I want to say around January of 2025. And he just kept on, sending me snapshots. He has like a sales board. And I'll be honest, I got a little tired of all the money he was making. And he gave me opportunities, but I was doing some direct mail. And I would say after 3 to 4 months, that's when I pulled the trigger and asked for him to provide a warm introduction. And that's when you and I spoke and we did our Zoom and I watched the videos on YouTube and I am like, wow, this lead sounds familiar. I've worked something in the past, so I was really excited to try them and to, work the telesales magic.
Yeah. And without, sharing any names, you share something with me that I think is very important for agents
Yeah.
to know. A lot of agents who are coming from a mailer background, I like to call these digital mailers, are they as good? I'll be transparent. They're not as good, but they're still really good. Can you talk a little bit about like expectations from you're talking to yourself who's running mailers and now you're going to the digital side? Can you talk a little bit about an agent's expectation when they make that transition?
Sure. So, just like in today's day and world, everyone is screening their phone calls. So, not everyone's going to pick up the phone, as we all know. There are some techniques. One that I always recommend is having a really good CRM, having very good technology. Trey has recommendations. Having your number scrubbed, verified, having a local caller ID, extremely important. What's the first thing that I do when I get a phone number? And I don't recognize it, I probably will Google the number and see who it is. And I may not answer it at first, but if they're calling, a few more times later in the day, then I'm more prone to pick up the phone. So when you're calling these digital leads, you don't want to just call them in the morning. You want to call them in the afternoon, call in the evening, and you really want to have that proper technology. Also consider setting up your lead where there's a picture of you, having your business card, having your website, having a testimonial link. You really need to build credibility. You're building a storefront, so you want to have people trust you to, why should they buy from this person? What makes you different? So you have to stand out and you have to learn from, what other agents are doing. And Trey definitely has those resources.